got a gorgeous card with that black and white and raspberry, just pops off the page for you today. I'm going to show you something you can do with the stitched flags too. The dies and products we'll be using in the video today include the Delightful Sentiments, a clear stamp set by Creative Expressions, the butterfly frame, and we're just going to be using the butterfly in the center there, the Starflower cluster, and I'll show you how that's cut and put together. Here are the stitched flags, and we are going to be lengthening those for you. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of embossing with the Butterfly Dreams. Let's pop those out of the way. We're also going to be using some diamond sprinkles on our butterfly later on. So the first thing I want to do is we'll start with our embossing. So I'm going to bring in the Butterfly Dreams folder, pop a piece of coconut white card in there, and I'll give you a quick measurement on that. It is 5 1/8 by, looks like about 6 3/4, just shy of that. Put that onto our platform. Raspberry adapter over the top. There we go. Quick run through. You can see you've got some gorgeous detail with that Butterfly Dreams. So pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my base piece. I've used some of the black and white and the raspberry card here, and I'll just use some double-sided tape. Pop that around all 4 sides. There we go. Center that into my mats. That looks pretty good. So we're ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is add my stitched flags down the center. Now, the stitched flag is this size, but it wasn't quite long enough. So what I've done is I've added a second one, and I'm just going to trim it where I think it should sit, right about to the edge here. In fact, we can even hide that underneath the back if you like. Little teeny bit longer. I just want it to go right over the 2 edges like that. That should work. Bring in our tape, line them up. So you have the same sort of flag corner on the top and the bottom there. I'm going to use a piece of mounting foam for that. Oh, I tell you what, that's doubled up. Let's use a single here. Keep it a little flatter. That'll work. Seat that right into the middle, and that join there won't show at all. We'll show you. The next thing I've done is I've cut the raspberry, the black, and the white in consecutive sizes there. So we're going to layer those up. A little bit of tape. Just match up those forks down on the bottom there. A little bit here. So I've got the nice black, white, and raspberry brought in. I've done a second one, and we are just going to add them top and bottom, and they can overlap a little bit if you like. Taking a tiny bit off of this one. I'm going to seat that just right about like that. Pop this one into place. It'll overlap just slightly. Same sort of element. In fact, I think I will trim that one a little bit shorter. We want that seam to be more in the middle. There we go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show you the Starflower cluster. So I'm going to bring in a piece of black card, and I'm going to take the base piece with the flowers on it, tape that onto that, and the color onto the second piece, which is the large flowers. Now these will match up with the flowers in here, so we'll cut both of these at the same time. Okay. Take out your little bits with the tool-in-one. Undo the tape carefully. And pop that out through there. Okay, so you can see this is the backing base piece, and the raspberry flowers we've cut fit exactly to the back of these. So what we can do is bring in our glue, just put a little bit into the center of each of the flowers there, and then I like to just go around the edge and add tiny little bit to add a little more of a secure fit for them. Little teeny bit, that should work. Lay these on top and turn it over and just make sure that you've got them all aligned. There we go. So now you can add some pearls, and I've gone ahead and done 3 of them just like this with a little bit of mounting foam on the back and some pearls already. So we're going to show you how to make a really pretty wreath in the center of your card. The other thing I like to do for when I'm using it for a wreath is take this extra little swirl, just nip it away. I just think it makes a cleaner look for the wreath. There we go. So I've got all 3 of these done the same way. A little bit of mounting foam on the back of all those flowers so it's easily hid. I'm going to pop this one into the center right about there. Don't push down just yet. You can make sure that if you need to adjust the angle of them a little bit, you can do that. Overlap the corners ever so slightly. And once you get all 3 laid down, you can put it more into a circular fashion if need be. That's not bad. Maybe a tiny bit higher here. There we go. Pop that one down. Now I get all that pushed down. You can add a little bit of glue if you want it to be more secure. I've stamped my sentiment, cut it out with the stitch flags as well. A little bit of mounting foam, and I'm going to just tuck that across that area where the join is, so you won't even see it. Pop that into place. So now I want to add a few butterflies to it. I've gone ahead and cut 3 of them, and these are the butterflies from the center of that frame. I wanted to add a bit of detail to this, so I'm going to glitter it. So I'm just going to hit it with some spray glue, get all of it glued. But what I find is a little bit easier to do is to put my pearls down the center of the body right after I put the spray glue on, and it's going to be sticky, so it's going to be a little fiddly. There's one. We'll get 5 of them, and I'll line them all up. Take the end of my scissors there and just pop them into place. So now I know they're going to stay onto the butterfly because it's nice and secure with the spray glue. And then add my glitter to the top of that. So I'm using the diamond sprinkles. There we go. So you don't have to worry about the pearls having to glue onto the glitter. Glitter always makes things difficult to stick to. So anytime you can add something before you put the glitter on, it's so much easier. And then we are going to pop them into place. A little bit of glue on the back of them. Let's get all 3 of them. There we go. And I'm going to add one of them down here. Give the little wings a tiny bit of movement. And we'll add one onto the edge of our wreath, just off the edge of the sentiment there. And put the last one up here in the top corner. And I just put a bit of glue right on the body, leaving those wings so that they have movement. There you go. You've got an absolutely gorgeous card. I'm sure any recipient would love to receive. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have so many more videos for you there.